fish and chips from Amble. I was going to have it in Amble itself, but Amble is still packed because the fairground is still there. So I'm just going to have them watching the kayakers. Well, I'm back in Amble. I suppose you'd be forgiven in thinking that this was one of the clips off the last video I'd done. But no, I'm out again. It's Tuesday and this coming weekend it's August bank holiday. So I'm making my way up to the Scottish borders, hoping to get there for Friday or Saturday. So just had me fish and chips in Amble and I'm putting my papers in the bin. Well, it's 7:30 and I'm quite relieved that I've found somewhere to park, because Amble and Warkworth were chocker. There was hardly a parking space in either of the two places. So I thought, oh, is this a thing for the August bank holiday? So anyway, I'm parked. I'm just going to have a little walk before it gets dark, because there's not much to do after your tea. While it's still daylight, I watch a DVD when it gets dark, but the period between now and it gets dark, there's always a bit of a lull. So I'm going to have a little walk back to Warkworth, because I don't think I've ever shown you Warkworth, and it's a nice little place. It's even smaller than Amble, but it's a lovely little place, and I'll show you in a second. Oh, here we are in Warkworth. When I drove in, the sun was still above the trees and it looked quite nice, but the sun's actually gone below the trees now. And there's some kayakers behind me from Amble. Spending tonight in Warkworth, and I'm going to move on tomorrow as normal. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to go where the mood takes me. I think I'll probably go to Beadnell tomorrow if I get up early enough, because I'm a tightwad and I don't like paying for parking, and there's only limited free parking in Beadnell. So if I get up early enough, I might go to Beadnell for breakfast. I can't show you very well, but Warkworth has a castle. Yeah, we've got loads of castles in Northumberland. I think of about 5. Bamburgh, Alnwick, Dunstanburgh, Warkworth. There's another one that I can't think of, at least. So if you like castles, Northumberland's the place to come. I think they've spotted me. Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock and I've just arrived in Beadnell. Beadnell's a really nice place, but I don't know how much you can see. There's only this little piece here where the parking is free, and the last time I came there was a party of divers and I couldn't get parked. So I made a bit of an effort today to get myself into gear early and get up and put my alarm on and get here. I came from Warkworth last night, but just wait for the lorry to get past. But it doesn't look like the sun's put its alarm on. The sun looks like it's having a lie in. But give it a couple of hours, it'll be out. This isn't the only parking in Beadnell, by the way. There's plenty parking in Beadnell, but this is the only free parking. So if you're a tightwad like me, you'll have to get here earlier. The parking in Beadnell is quite expensive actually. There's quite a few parking bays along here as long as you're not a wide vehicle. Cars can park right away along, but camper vans, there's only a limited amount of spaces. Well, it's tea time of day 2 and I haven't filmed anything today because this is as good as it's been. It's been a dark, dull, grey, cloudy day all day. I've actually been in the CRU club in Seahouses playing pool. Anyway, I'm at Durridge Bay now. This is a nice little bay and you wouldn't believe it when the tide is out. When the tide is out, there is no water at all. It's just all flat sand. And then when the tide comes in, it's like this. And it's better on a sunny day. Now, I haven't found my park up for tonight yet. I think there's a big lay-by a couple of miles away. I'm hoping I can get in there. If not, who knows? But I've never stayed in that lay-by before. So, if it's any good, I'll show you. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably stick the camera out the skylight and give you a look around. But it's just a lay-by. There's nothing actually there. So tomorrow I'm going to head to Berwick and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, I've just arrived. This is only about 15 minutes since the last clip and there's only 2 other vans in up to now. I'm sure there'll be more later. Just a little one there and I thought it was further off the road than this actually, but this is the main road. I don't suppose this road will be very busy later on. Right, I've got a dish full of plates covered in Rogan Josh curry to get cleaned, so I'll do that and then I can relax for the night. Well, what a sleep. It's after 9 o'clock and I've had a great sleep. To be honest, I did wake up about 6:30 with the normal sore throat, but I had a throat sweet and then dozed back off again I haven't even had a coffee yet. I've literally just woke up. Looking out the skylight, the weather's terrible. I'm not even sure if I can stick the camera out the skylight because the wind. I'm parked next to a tree and the branches are bent with the wind. I'll try. I don't want to rip the skylight off. It's blowing that way against where the skylight would open, so I don't want to like rip the top of the skylight off, but I'll keep a tight hold of it and see if I can. There is traffic noise, but really doesn't bother me at all. There was a couple of vans, but the man just to the back of me, well, I think it was him, left ages ago. Must have been early. But I've slept really well here, so I don't know, I can't be bothered to get up actually. The weather's poor. It's cloudy, no blue sky at all. I don't fancy just sitting in the van all day. I'm actually thinking about maybe going home, because yesterday was a really boring day. My supply lead for my DVD is playing up. I did actually get to watch the DVD, but I thought at one point I wasn't going to be able to. I've got a new radio, which was playing alright, but the batteries have gone flat. Then the rechargeable ones, and I put them on charge last night about 5 o'clock, and they're taking ages to charge, so I haven't got a radio either. So if I haven't got a radio and I haven't got a DVD player, I don't think the solar's charging, so the level in the battery might be going down. It's blowing a gale and the weather's terrible. I might go home. I'll review the situation later on, because not much fun just sitting in the van actually. Anyway, I'll let you know what I've decided later on. Well, I'm back at Bugle Bay. I hope the wind noise isn't too much. I didn't try the 360 out the skylight because I didn't want to take a chance. It's actually blowing a gale. I don't know if you can see by the trees. I've just stopped here to show you Bugle Bay with the tide out. And there's still people walking on the sands. Anyway, it's not only dull and windy, it's actually misty rain, and it's actually cold. And I've checked the forecast for the next few days, and apart from Saturday where it's slightly better, there's no real improvement. So it's no fun sitting in the van watching the four walls of the van. So I think I'm going to go home. I'm going to go to Beadnell and have breakfast and decide, but I think I'm going home. I'm going to give up. So if that's the case, I'll end the video now and thank you for watching. See you next time. That's all, folks. It's like bloody December.